honey bunches. Today I'm going to be doing the pet peeves tag. I've got quite a few. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wrote down, and I may actually end up thinking of more. Here's my handwriting, absolutely disgusting. What ifs? It actually looks like my makeup, my lipstick's went up there. Let me clarify, it hasn't. That is in fact a red spot. Got it. Won't come off. Anyway, let's get started. My first pet peeve is this. Since I started driving, never really noticed it. Just started noticing it really recently, and it's bugging the life out of me. People who don't indicate. Like, seriously, today alone there's been about 4 people who've done it. I was sitting at traffic lights and you can like go straight on, turn left or turn right at these traffic lights, and this person didn't indicate and I was turning right, and in front of me I was expecting them just go straight on because they're not indicating, and they go right, and I'm like, indicate! When people are going around a roundabout as well and they don't indicate, bugs my brain so much. Also when they're pulling in, like to stop, like driving along the road and they just brake and pull in but don't indicate that they're going to pull in. Why do that? My next one is YouTube related, and it's when people make YouTube videos and have loads of stuff from a company and they're like, oh yes, absolutely love this, blah blah blah, it is amazing, go and buy it guys, go and try it. I just feel like you're just saying that because that company have sent you that. Like, I'm not saying any YouTuber in particular, but when I see YouTubers doing that, that's what I feel like they're doing. Like when I do it or when like other people are doing it, I don't feel as if they're doing it as much as some of the more popular YouTubers would do it. Like, I don't really know if I've made sense here, but I just feel like they are more pushy towards it. Like, they don't really say, oh yeah, I got sent this, but you just know that they have been sent it. Or like when they say they've been sent it, because I think they have to say they've been sent it now. When they say they've been sent it, that's when they make a video, right? They don't make a video for about 4 weeks, and then when they get sent something they make a video about it. What's the point in that? Seriously? Yeah, that just really bugs me, but I still watch her videos because I like them. Another one is people who can't have their own opinion. For example, if you've got a best friend and you and your best friend are like, oh yeah, blah blah. One friend's like, I like that, and you know for a fact that this other friend doesn't like that, but they don't have a backbone, so they just agree with this friend, even when they know it's wrong. They're like, yes, I agree with you, and it's like, why do that? Don't be a sheep, don't follow the crowd because you think you've got nobody else. Also, what I hate is when there's one person, another person who follows this person, believes everything that this person says, and this person tries to make this person fall out with all their friends. So this person is like, oh, blah blah blah, trying to cause problems with this person's other friends who has got absolutely nothing to do with this person. Complete cow. Another one is people on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, social media, anything, when they try and make a fight out of nothing or an argument out of nothing. Like, they actually must sit there all day and just think to themselves, what can I say today to annoy somebody? Like, seriously, go out and find yourself a job and stop sitting on social media all day picking fights with people. You're a waste of space. Why do that? It's just like, get a life. Nobody really cares. They just think you're just like some wee sad loser sitting behind your computer going, oh, you said black was white, I'm going to say white's black and you're wrong. Why do that? Next is bitchiness. We all know somebody who's bitchy, and yes, I really can't stand it. Like, it's good to have a wee gossip with your girlfriends. I'm so American. with your friends and stuff like that. But when you're like going to bitch about somebody, make sure that they're, or don't bitch at all, but if you're going to do it, make sure that you can trust that person 1,000,000%, not to go and bitch about you. Because if somebody's bitching to you, like, oh, did you see Kim the other day, she had a leather jacket on that was like from 1920s, and she's like, oh my god, I know. And then she'll like be like, go back to Kim and say to Kim, oh, so and so said that about you, and then Kim will not be very happy. Oh, Kim is just a made up name. Don't actually know anybody called Kim that I can think of. So yeah, any Kims out there, your leather jackets are beautiful. No, right. Another thing is size issues. Like, I see this again a lot on like social media, and it's like pictures of girls and they're like a size 0, which I don't really think's wrong. If you're healthy and happy being a size 0, that's fine. Like, who's to tell you that's wrong? If you're healthy and happy being a size 36, who's to tell you that's right and who's to tell you that's wrong? No one. Be whatever size you want to be and whatever size you feel comfortable being. But what really, really annoys me is when people are like, oh, you're not a real girl, right? If you've got bones sticking out and stuff like that. Sometimes people can't help that. Like, that's just the way they are. And like, people are like, oh, you're pure like a round elephant and stuff like that. I've never actually heard that being said, but anyway, I just think, like, leave people alone. As long as you feel happy and you feel healthy and everything in your size, then screw whatever anyone else thinks. my final pet peeve is the new thing that's just been introduced in the 20th October in Scotland. Is a 5p bag charge. What the hell? No way am I paying 5 pence, right? 5 pence doesn't sound like anything. Like, you can't really buy anything else for 5p, I don't think. 5 penny sweets maybe. 5p for a plastic bag? What? No way. I've not bought a plastic bag or a paper bag since that started, and I'm not going to be buying one. I am not paying 5 pence for a silly plastic bag that's just going to get bent or rip or tear. I've got a story for you. I was in KFC today, went through the drive-through, and the girl gave me my order in a paper bag, and when I got it, it ripped, and she was like, oh, because it nearly fell on the floor. So that was fine, drove away, sat and ate it, and I looked at the receipt and I was like, 5p for the paper bag that ripped. 5p. And I was like, no way. So my mum's like, we'll go back. So we went back to KFC, asked to speak to the manager. We asked him like what their policy was with this whole bag issue, and he says, yeah, we charge 5p for a bag. That's fine, charge 5p for a bag. So then we asked him like, well, you can't just give somebody a bag when they're not wanting it. Like, do you not ask your customers if they want the bag first? And he's like, yeah. You're offered the bag. And we were like, well, she didn't offer us the bag, she gave us the bag, so why should we pay for something that we've not even asked for? And he was like, alright, I'll give you your 5p back. But it was like, alright, I'll give you your 5p back, it's only 5p. If I was short of 5p for like a loaf of bread or a tin of beans, I wouldn't get that. I wouldn't be able to buy it because I'm short of 5p. And they're trying to take 5p off you for a bag. I'm not paying it. I'm not one of these rich people. Like, no offence if you're fine and you're wealthy enough to go and pay 5p. I know it's only 5p, but these 5p's add up. I'm not paying that. Like, I can't afford to pay 5p for a bag every time I want a bag. So, yeah. Moral of my story. I'm not paying 5p for a bag. Hatred towards it. It's made me start recycling my bags. In fact, I don't even have any plastic bags left. I'm using a River Island one, like one of the wee cottony. Is it cotton? I don't even have it here, but I'm using that in handbags and stuff. No way am I paying 5p for a plastic bag. I've rambled on so much about this. I think you will realise that Anya's not happy about paying 5p for a plastic bag. Tell me, wherever you live, do you have to pay 5p for a plastic bag? Do you think 5p's reasonable to ask for a plastic bag? Tell me your opinions. That's all the kind of pet peeves I can think of for now. If I think of any more, I will do a part 2 pet peeves video. But for just now, I am going to skedaddle, and I shall see you all later in my next video. Bye!